Paul says, and though I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and though I give my own body to be burned, I don't have charity, it means nothing. What's he talking about? He's talking about fulfilling the royal law. You can have all the knowledge of God. You could read this book till you're blue in the face. You could go on mission trips. And you could be volunteering to feed the homeless. You could be going to church every sun god day for 30 years. And it don't mean shit unless you keep the 10 Commandments and you fulfill the royal law, which is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. But you can't do that. You can't love your neighbor unless you're loving God first. What's it mean to love God? It means to keep his 10 Commandments. Deuteronomy 6, 1 through 5. 1 John chapter 5, verses 2 through 3. John 14, 15 through 26. Matthew 22, 36 to 40. Especially verses 39. Quoting from Leviticus 19, 15 through 36. No, 15 through 18. We are to not judge by appearance. We are not to judge according to appearance, but we are to judge righteous judgment, which means to keep the 10 Commandments and then correct others when they are in error, breaking the 10 Commandments. That's the love of your neighbor and the love of God. We are not to do any unrighteousness in judgment. We are not to go up and down as a talebearer, being a gossip, which is what all those out there do when they badmouth the servants of Jehovah at straightasthegate.net and say that we're in a cult. If obeying God and loving our neighbor means that we're in a cult, so be it. What it means is that we are in the end times, and you've become a proselyte, made more than you've been made a proselyte. You've been made a proselyte twofold, the child of hell. That's what I'm trying to say. No weapon formed against the servants of Jehovah shall prosper, and every voice that rises against the servants of Jehovah shall be condemned. So don't go down that road. Enter into covenant, keep the 10 Commandments. They are not grievous. There's a handful of us at straightasthegate.net who keep the 10 Commandments. We count it all joy, not only to suffer for his name and for his gospel, but we count it a joy and we delight in the weekly Sabbath. It's a day of healing. It's a day of fellowship. It's a day of testimony. It's a day to be ye separate. Have no fellowship with the works of darkness, but rather reprove them. These are the times of refreshing. The refreshing of the Holy Covenant. This is the period of grace, but that ark door is a closing, and that period of time for you to take hold of the covenant is drawing to a close. We must keep the covenants, plural of promise, in order to be grafted into the commonwealth of Israel. Otherwise, you remain a Gentile. Without God and without hope in the world, it is written.